We are back again on the Voice of College Football Penn State channel. A little different show this time.
We've got football tomorrow.
It's not the greatest matchup, but it's at least Penn State's going to be on the field playing football against somebody that's not Penn State.
We've made it. We've been joking about how we're going to make it, but we've actually made it.
Yeah, it is finally here.
It's good to be here, too. It's very good to be here. Very exciting to finally see what product we're going to have on the field, what our expectations are going to be, and just to see how we kick this season off.
Yeah, no more ifs this happens or who's doing this, who's doing that. Now we actually get to see it all happen. So
we're going to see the fruit of our labors, as they say.
Yeah. Everything they put in, we're going to start finally seeing it. And it should be fun tomorrow, if nothing else.
At the very least, it should just be fun to watch the boys get out there and just run around, have some fun.
Yeah, it's a great game to all right, who's this new number 72 that I haven't seen before?
Should give us something to talk about, too. And it's funny, though, because a lot of you Penn State fans, I'm assuming, are East Coasters. So you guys will be sitting down, with a sandwich or something right in front of you, right around 12:30, getting ready for the game. I, on the other hand, will just be rolling out of bed, just getting ready in my pajamas to watch some college football for the foreseeable future.
It's going to be great. That's for sure. Let's start talking about what happened so far this week. The Big Ten, not the greatest showing so far. Nebraska had a squeaker against Cincinnati. Wisconsin had a squeaker against a MAC team. Minnesota had a close game. I know it's not the top tier Big Ten schools, but these are MAC schools.
Yeah, they can't be giving that MACtion out like that. MACtion is reserved for Wednesday nights, all right? We're not supposed to see that during the week.
Yeah, especially against Big Ten foes.
Do you think that that's more indicative of these lower, and this is kind of an NIL question. Do you think these smaller programs are getting better now that they can play their players, or do you think it's just maybe a slip year for the Big Ten?
I would lean slip year for the Big Ten because any top talent that comes from the MAC is going elsewhere. If anything comes into the MAC school, it's, reclamation projects for the most part. Hey, this 4-star didn't work out at Missouri. Let's bring him in over here because he can't play at Missouri and see if we can develop into something that they didn't.
Wow, just cutting the legs out on the MAC there, are we? Just cutting the legs out right from underneath them there, I see. Jeez.
I'm not saying it's not fun football to watch.
You don't like watching, Miami of Ohio versus Toledo? That's not, tickling your fancy?
No, I do like watching that because it usually ends up being 56-54.
That's what I'm saying. Those games, that is the professional basketball of college football. All right, here's the deal. You playing defense tonight? No. You playing defense tonight? No. All right, 1st to 70. All right, cool.
Yeah, the over/under is 80.
Jeez, yeah, you can always count on a little action going up there. But yeah, when they go and play Wisconsin or Minnesota, you'd expect those teams to do a little bit better. But as I say, maybe you don't know what type of NIL deals the MACtion's got going on at this. They're handing out MACtion left and right.
Yeah, I mean they get the same revenue sharing that the big schools get, so there's some money in the MAC schools still. Don't get me wrong. I love MAC on MAC action.
Go MAC on MAC crime.
Yeah, I love MAC on MAC crime. But I'd like to see the Big Ten hold its own. And, you want to talk this big talk that you're the better conference than the SEC. Well, you better beat up the so-called cupcakes like the SEC does.
telling you, we saw some interesting games yesterday. I mean, shout out to USF. going out there and standing on business.
Right? Who knew a running back meant so much?
Well, as a Raiders fan, you have they brought back their entire offense except for him.
Yeah.
So as a Raiders fan, this makes me very, very excited. Like, this is okay. That guy did that much for that team, and those are a bunch of guys who came back as veterans.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And, just says even more for that defensive performance Penn State put on Boise State last year in the playoffs. Like, they pretty much shut Genty down.
Literally, rendered him useless almost. What did he rush for? I think it was 64 yards or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, this loss essentially eliminates Boise State from the playoff already.
Well, no,
week one's in the books. See you next year.
He gives all the pundits something to talk about, though, which is, what we need,
Right.
At the end of the day. A little pizzazz, as they say. Something to, wet the whistle.
Right. And we finally get to wet our whistle tomorrow. I think one of the things I want to see is Penn State handle their business.
I'd like to see this game finished by midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, I do not want to see our starters after halftime.
I don't want to see our starters before the end of halftime.
I want to see.
Coach Franklin knows exactly what he's got. All right, go out there, make sure all the wheels are turning. All right, that looks good. All right, bring everybody else in.
Yeah, I want 70 players to play tomorrow. Empty the bench.
I'd like to see all 100 play. If we're gonna be honest, let them all out there. Let them all get a touch. Let them all get a run. Let them have a day.
Let those walk-ons get their Rudy moment.
Make a parent in the stands really proud. That's my kid. Hey, you may never see him again on the field, but he played against Nevada. All right, that counts.
Yeah, I think one of the most important things we can see tomorrow is just the offensive line take control of the game.
100%. I need to see movement. When we spoke about Nevada, the one thing that came up was O-line, the D-line, not the biggest D-line that's coming out here this year. So if I don't see bodies getting moved tomorrow, I'm gonna have some issues.
Yeah, we need to see some holes opening up for any running back that's in, and giving Drew a ton of time back there.
Over under average carry between both running backs tomorrow. Over under average yards per carry. Let's say I set it at 7. What are you taking?
Ooh, that's a big number.
But if two big breaks.
Yeah.
I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over.
I want the over. I want the over to happen.
All right, perfect. So here's our first. This is our first official, ladies and gentlemen. Andy and I are making our first official counter bet of the season. And this is just our own personal bet. There's no money here. That's something you guys can take care of at the end of the show. You guys can, figure that all out. But this between him and I say we bet, just between you and me, we'll bet a 6-pack of beer.
All right.
I set over under average yards per carry for both running backs. So as a duo, 7. But here's the thing: if one gets 7 and the other doesn't, it only gets 0. We're not taking the average. It's
right.
You know what I mean.
Add both their stuff up together and
yes. So I'm gonna take the over at 7. You're gonna take the under. We're playing for a 6-pack. All right, love it. Lock it in.
Yeah, because when I see that's 30 carries for 210 yards.
Yeah. If I don't see that against Nevada, I'm gonna
I might have just talked myself out of it.
Yeah, you may have just shot. When you say it like that, you may have just shot yourself in the foot. All right, let me. Yeah. So the collective running back core averages 7 yards per carry.
Let's do 7.2, just to be crazy.
I'll meet you at 7.1. You got yourself a deal because that thing is literally going to be like 7.1.
Let's do it.
All right, 7 point. I can't believe I just gave you a point. But all right, 7.1. All right, there you go. Just to make it interesting, and I have to do math now.
All right. Gosh. So no, what else on offense? We got to see something from wide receivers.
Hold on.
Right?
Now, before we go any deeper, we do have something that's Penn State related, but not, Penn State football right now. There was a trade in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
There was there was a bit of a trade that happened in the NFL over the, I believe it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons, our beloved Micah Parsons.
Moving on up, as some would say.
He's now a Green Bay Packer. But he didn't come cheap.
He did not.
He did not come cheap.
Like, set the record.
Not one, not two, but three things went to the to the Dallas Cowboys. 2 first-round picks, and the player's name who they traded as well slips me, but he's a defensive tackle. He's going to be a Cowboy. That's every boy's lifelong lesson, or dream. Lesson to Jerry Jones. But so Micah Parsons moving on to the Green Bay Packers, keeping it in division, which I think is absolutely insane.
Right.
They're going to see
week
each other.
4. I think they play week 4.
Oh my God, did they really?
I think so.
And the other reason I'm a little upset about him being a Packer, originally from Chicago, family's got a lot of Bears fans, but also the Raiders are making moves for him as well, and we're unable to get him.
Could you imagine Micah in the black and silver?
Micah and Max. It'd be a cartoon. You could literally make a cartoon called Max and Micah.
Yeah, him and Max together on the same defensive line.
Oh, my God. It's just a nightmare. A nightmare. But just wanted to bring that up before we keep going into the rest of our show. Congratulations, though, on Micah for getting the bag. $47 million
a year.
Highest
that's the record
quarterback in NFL history.
Like if that doesn't appeal to recruits, defensive lineman recruits, like come to Penn State. Look who's getting paid. Micah. Abdul Carter's next.
Oh my God. And you know what? I did see something today when I was watching the old telly. I saw something that, I forget his name, and I wrote it down. I can't find the piece of paper. We've got a 6th-year offensive lineman on our team who had a great little interview today on ESPN. Or I believe it was on CBS Sports News. And I can't for the life of me remember his name, but it was an adorable little segment.
Nick Dawkins.
Thank you. Nick Dawkins, him. He still has, being 24, still at Penn State, still has pro aspirations. We'll probably get there. And so I just think, it's awesome to see, because I just wanted to carry on what you were saying from the idea. This looks great, for a student, who wants to go there. That's the complete other end. Go get your degree, finish your degree. And then if you still want to go, there's options for these kids to come here. And it's something great to see.
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's a lot of people that have done it right. Like, I seen a post where there's 10 guys this year that have enough credits to where they're only taking one class this semester. You remember that old quote from an Ohio State quarterback? We're not here to play school.
Yeah. Get it done before your sophomore year. And go to summer school, get it all done, get the classes done, and then you can just focus on football, which really does, set you up for greatness for the pros. If you're just taking, dance therapy 101, you're gonna have a lot of free time on your hands.
One of them's Drew, so one of them's Aller.
I'm so curious what his class is. I'm so curious. Is it pottery? Is it maybe interpretive dance?
I have not seen what it is.
See, like, he needs. I hope it's something creative so he can like let out his creative side. Is it music production? I don't know. I hope it's something where he's going big brain on this. Let that brain expand.
You got to balance life out here with that one class.
Yeah, listen, it's a heavy schedule. Okay, those 3 credits. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, like I thought that was. It instantly made me think
6
of that.
guys.
10
you think those guys all just 10 guys? You think all those 10 guys just hang out and just like, what do you guys want to do today? I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they're just like hanging around the facility.
It is a giant clubhouse. Why wouldn't you want to hang out there? But now that I think about
watching tape.
You know what? I've never thought of it that way before. You, as a head coach or a athletic director, would want your, practice facility to look like a giant clubhouse. You would want it to be the coolest thing in the world so that those kids just never leave. They just want, oh, you want to play Xbox? Oh, there's an Xbox right there. Oh, by the way, I need you to, read this, scheme while you're doing that. All right. Oh yeah. You guys want to watch a movie? Oh yeah. We got the movie theater down there. When you guys go from one movie to the next, just real quick, cover 2. Talk about that real quick. All right, cool thing. Like, oh my God, I've never thought of it that way before.
Yeah, so I know they just opened an indoor sports complex. It will provide, hang on, we're loading here.
Oh,
the facility will provide student athletes across 31 sports with a centralized location for performance, dining, wellness, and recovery and academics.
Oh, put it on the screen. I want to see this thing.
Don't know if we have any pictures.
Oh, how dare they?
This is like the only picture we got here.
I want to go inside. Now I'm gonna do a little snooping. Hold on, I'm doing a little snooping here.
See if you can find it.
Yep.
It's called. What's it called? It's called the Greenberg Indoor Sports Complex. Oh, photo gallery. Duh.
Okay. Greenberg, what?
I found the photo gallery here. Let me share the screen.
Oh, I got the walkthrough though. Do we want that or do we want the walkthrough?
Oh, if you got the walkthrough,
I got the walkthrough. Right. Hold on, real quick.
I'll get out of the way.
By the way, good sir, if you don't mind, real quick, I'm going to commandeer your screen when I press play.
The drive through here was ultimately when they are on the field, and I can help them like they are only getting. Let's say we're doing a scoring, and we hope that we can bring online in some kind of video. All of that stuff.
It looks like Google.
Right? Have you ever watched that movie, The Interns?
Yes, with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It looks like they're at Google.
Where's the nap pods?
Oh, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Okay. You joke. I $50. There's a nap pod in there somewhere. We may not see it on camera, but I'm betting money that there's a nap pod in this thing somewhere.
Yeah, let's see. Like,
this is our wood paneling
there's a
and our sauna.
Yeah, like sauna and
see, boom, nap room, boom, right there. 2 nap pods right there. Bro, those are 2 nap pods right there.
This looks pretty nice.
Bro, I want to go here. I got 3 years of eligibility left. Can I go?
Right? Just hang out in this facility.
Give me I'll be like team vibe guy. I'll just make sure that the vibes are always up. Like, you need a guy like that.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, look, nap pod. Oh, look, another nap pod. I mean, I know they're
I have a
technically
zero.
they're not nap
That's
pods, but they're pretty darn close.
like I have a zero gravity chair like that in my backyard. What's this? This has to have something else to it. Oh, there it goes.
Nap mode. Yeah. It's called nap mode, and it rubs your butt. Yeah. Yeah, your chair is worth
My chair doesn't do that.
That one chair is worth like 8 of your chairs.
My chair doesn't need to be plugged in.
Boom. Another nap pod. Look at that. Look at this thing. You know, this thing is just built. I think it's built for napping.
That reminds me of those chairs you see in the malls.
I've come to the
put a dollar in.
conclusion that half of this facility is just nap pods.
Yeah. It looks like a heck of a place to like, hey, need to take a little nappy poo here.
Yeah. Oh, you tired after, first period chemistry? Oh, we got you right here. Yeah, have a sleep.
Yeah, like take a load off right here. You did your one dance class for the day?
Drew, do you want to sit in this massage chair for 8 hours and do nothing? Absolutely.
Just get the iPad out and watch film.
Listen, you can only listen. You don't need to watch film half the time, all right? Put on a little Dragon Ball or My Hero Academia, whatever it is you kids are watching today. Throw that on too, enjoy yourself. Do a little talk tick or whatever, on the my book.
Put it on the line.
On the line. Please stop saying that.
All right. Back to Nevada.
Run it back.
The only thing we have left to talk about on the offensive side is the wide receivers. Like, I think they have to show us a little something. Just a little something. Give us a little taste.
Hey, that's pretty cool. That's right there. That was pretty cool. Am I pointing the wrong way? Am I pointing at it? Okay.
Yeah, it's over here.
Am I going the wrong way?
Yeah, you're wrong way.
That's
there you go.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool right there. Honestly though, this is the one question mark. This is the Johnny, what have you done for me lately of the group, and as much as we harp on Drew, if he's got nobody to throw to, there's only so much we can say about him.
Yeah, like there's no more excuses like, hey, that we don't have the wide receivers to help him. Like, we're hoping these are the 3 receivers to help him.
Granted, it was the Tyler Warren show last year. Granted. But that should only light a fire under the ass of every wide receiver to be like, I don't ever want to see a tight end ever catch a pass ever again.
Yeah, like, go get open, guys, and he won't throw it to the tight end.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if his name's Tyler Warren, he was going to throw it to him. There's nothing around that one. I mean, if I was a wide receiver, what I would do is legally change my name to Tyler Warren just so that I knew I was going to be getting balls coming my way all day.
Right? Just use Drew's selective passing from last year against him.
Just like, oh, that's right. I know that name. Yeet.
44 is down there somewhere.
That was the old saying. But no, you know what? Honestly, I think it really is going to be this. I mean, as much as I, would want to see the wide receivers average 7.1 yards per carry this game. I like, at the end of the day, if the wide receivers go off and we're getting, if we're yakking, 10, 12 yards, then I'm not going to be mad at that either. You know what? A 6-pack be damned.
Yeah, I think I just from the wide receivers, I just want to see the ball spread out. I don't want one guy with 10 catches and then one catch here, one catch there, one catch for this guy, one catch for this guy. Like, I'd like to see a bunch of guys have 2, 3, 4 catches apiece.
Yeah, no, yeah. I would like to see it be wide receiver by committee. I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want it to be where we're just zoning out on one guy. I want everybody, and I say this and everything, I want everybody to eat. Everybody needs to be eaten at the end of the day.
Yeah, we need Devontae Ross. We need Kyron Hudson. We need Trevor Pena. We need the freshman Tyzer Denmark, the freshman Kobe
I'm
Howard.
excited to see what Denmark does. I want him to plant his flag.
Yeah, he started.
You get it?
I got it.
It's Denmark.
Worked it in there.
I've been literally saving that joke for weeks. If we're gonna be completely just waiting.
You got it on your notes. As soon as he brings up Denmark, I'm making this joke.
Yep, literally. He's going to be hauling ass, if you know what I mean. I know it's the Netherlands, it's a different country, but they're all the same area, so whatever. Don't get at me in the comments.
Yeah, Denmark, he was getting all the buzz last year as like this could be the guy that takes the room to a next level next year.
He's just got the length. He's I don't want to say he's not a big boy, but he's a long boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he seems super athletic. Seems like he might be able to go up and get you a ball. And that's kind of what Penn State's been missing for the wide receiver.
Just that one-on-one game. Yeah, hey, if I'm going to throw it up here, it's going to be a 50-50 ball. I need you to just go grab it.
Yeah, we need Allen Robinson back.
That would be nice.
Like, we need that type of wide receiver. That's what we've been missing for a couple of years now.
Somebody with hands the size of catcher's mitts.
With a 30-inch vertical.
Yeah. Oh, so Scottie Pippen. So we're just looking for Scottie Pippen. Oh, okay. No big deal.
He has a son, right?
Don't even get me started with this party. Don't even get me started with Scottie Pippen. Okay. I can go down a very long list of terrible things to say about that human being.
All right, let's get off the Scottie Pippen topic.
No, but I'm excited for Nevada. You know what? This is it. This is going to be something to, really figure out where we need to be going forward. I think, this is going to be a good, and I'm not going to say it, the SS word. I don't like calling teams that, but this is going to be a great tune-up game. We're going to see we're going to tune up we're going to start the engine. We're going to see how it sounds. We're going to go from there.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a cold start, warms up a little bit.
You don't want to flutter though. Yeah, you don't want to flood it. That's the last thing you want to do is flood that engine. And then you're going, oh my God, turn it on, please.
And then, from the defensive side, I don't know how, after talking to Chris, I don't think there's going to be many challenges really for them. I think they just we just need to see them get after it, basically.
I think I'm looking out for this quarterback.
Yeah, he did say he was pretty mobile, athletic.
This kid, and I don't know if he's any actual relation to Brock Purdy. I thought he might have said he was his younger brother.
Yeah, younger brother.
I mean, Brock Purdy can move. I'm keeping my eyes out for this kid here. Okay, how do you know he's not next Mr. Irrelevant who then ends up starting for the fucking Jets?
I mean, his 2 starts at Nebraska weren't pretty.
Yeah, this is true. But I listen, I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, okay? All right, what do you want from me? All right, like I'm trying to play devil's advocate and be like, oh, this is what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, no, not a whole lot on the plate, but I still would like to have a bite or two if there's a couple crumbs there.
Our friend Chris that we had on last show, he did comment on Twitter today, and he did say the last 2 matchups Nevada's had with Big Ten teams, they have not scored a point.
Oh.
So,
all right, so that's...
I think that's the goal.
Yeah, goose egg, right?
Yeah, like...
Goose egg or bust?
I don't know about that.
No, it's goose egg or bust.
I mean, the one saying is good teams win, great teams cover.
What's the spread?
It starts with a 4.
It starts with a 4.
Let me look it up real quick. But yeah, it's last I knew, I think it was 44.5.
Okay, I'm taking that over.
Which is a large number.
I'm taking that number as well, though. I'll take that over. Plus my 7.1.
Let's see.
See, I have a lot of high hopes for the running backs this year. So I'm really hoping that they just get on their horse immediately and start putting in work.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't want too much work too early. Like, it's a long season.
Exactly. All I want is like 3 rushes. Like, I want them to rush for like maybe like 10 rushes, 137 yards, 4 touchdowns, and we're done. And then I win, and it's perfect.
Right. Then you win the bet.
Yeah, I'm not asking for that. I don't want them to, carry the load. I need to see that when you're playing teams that you know that you can play, I want to see you go out, get your work done, be done by the second half, and call it a day.
Yeah, I do want to see
Quarter,
them.
sorry.
Yeah, I do want to see them just physically dominate these guys like they should. Spread right now on a certain sports book is 43.5 points, minus 43.5.
Give me the over.
The over is 54.5.
Give me the over. Give me the over. I don't care.
Give us a nice little 56-7.
I'm standing on business. Give me the over. Put it at 60.
I mean, I remember the one time, I think it was against Buffalo. We started the season against Buffalo and put up a 70 spot.
Okay, I don't need that. Okay, I got a little rambunctious there. Just, give it over. Give me my 7.1.
Right. But yeah, I mean, we're finally here. Tomorrow we have Penn State football, not just college football. We have Penn State football.
Oh my God!
It's actually at 3:30 tomorrow Eastern time. So you'll be at lunchtime.
12:30.
You'll be at lunchtime.
Oh, it's not on dinner. That's on me. I apologize. Yeah, it'll be lunchtime for me. You'll already be in your afternoon cocktail.
It'll be dinner here.
Oh, afternoon cocktail.
Or dunch.
Just quit while you're ahead.
All right, afternoon cocktail.
There it is.
But yeah, so that'll probably do it for us on this episode. Kind of a little pregame there for you. We will be coming at you live for postgame, give you our thoughts about the game after hopefully what we're hoping happens.
Yeah, I like how we're not using any affirmatives.
Right. I mean, do you want to score predict?
Yeah, I'm down to put a prediction down.
All right, let's do our score predictions. See how close we can get.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I mean, I was dropping that zero bus, so. Ooh, all right, I'm gonna go 49-0.
49-0.
Yeah, I stood on that 0. I got to stand on it still. I can't get off it.
I'm gonna go 52-3.
That's a much safer bet, and that's what I wanted to say. But I was standing on that 0 earlier, so I got to stand on this one. So we'll see how it is. Lock those in, boys and girls. We'll see who the closer of the two are, and at the end of the season, we will figure out who had the closer of the predictions. And other than that, football's back, baby.
Yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, review, and catch us tomorrow postgame on Twitter and YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to check us out tomorrow after. Did you say that? Did you just say that?
I just said that, yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. So probably right around, 7 o'clock? Probably when the game will end. 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah. And we'll jump on right after.
Depending on how much clock we want to run.
That is a good fact. It's a good point there. And we'll jump in after that.
Yeah, we'll jump in live. You guys will find us here on YouTube, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
College football is even more exciting when you've got some action on the line, and the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread, and I've got a 40-plus year track record. 11-0 in the college football playoff for me last year against the money line, 8-3 against the spread. And I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill of Wager Talk is our ace in the hole, show stopper. 7 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly under-the-radar pick. 28-12 against the spread the last 3 years. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Corey Bratta, Matt Zemek, and Steve Dace. Check out those numbers. Become a YouTube or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and then select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2025 a winner now.